Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Beer Bros. As you know, I'm Anthony Michael, and we got the king of the red and the blue pill on the camera right now.
Oh, guys, it's me, Morpheus, today. And also, my name is Zachary, or Zach, and you can just call me back. So,
All
bro,
right,
tell me, what are we in for today?
so I'd like to announce that this is the first episode of a podcast. We're giving this a shot after the Mr. Loyalty video.
hmm And
So,
folks, everything out there is an experiment, so please just bear with us with this.
so there's one thing that I want to get talking about:
hmm
the online dating.
Okay.
It's kind of weird how people are not expecting, to get catfish these days.
I know what you mean, dude. It's like super easy to get catfished, especially since how like, dude, be honest with you. Be honest with me. Those dating apps are full of crap and they really don't do anything for
Like,
anybody.
honestly, I went on a few dates from the dating apps. I'm not gonna lie, but you could even ask Zach. How were they when you met my girls that I dated from the app?
Okay, so I, I'm gonna be honest. So the one that you had way before, the one that you had, she was, I'm gonna say, complete hoe, a control freak, and she kind of hung around with an underage person, which I am very careful. I will say no names. But it was just a disaster from the get go, dude.
So yeah, online dating has been a little bit of a problem recently. Next thing you know, you add them on Snapchat, things go well,
Yeah,
and you turn on the camera and there's like a person that looks nothing exactly like it.
yeah, I know everybody needs. Like, you know what? Like, and you know what it is, bro? I just think it has to do with the person's mentality. See, the problem is that you don't have to work hard for anything anymore, and to build to build a relationship takes time, hard work, and effort. Like, for effort. And for me personally,
I can't hear you,
what?
Zach. We're losing a little bit of connection.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Now I can.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. I was just putting some stuff away so I could sit on my thing here that I could. Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm.
but even with the apps, some of the apps aren't even legit. You have your basic Tinder, Bumble, Mats, Plenty of Fish, all that bullshit. And now they have rip-off apps like Mingle.
Yeah, I know.
Zach, you know about Mingle.
I know what you mean, dude. And folks, so I've been, and well, dude, you and me had kind of fun on that app, to be honest with you. It was just fun, but I mean, to get cheated on and talked about, and to talk to people who are either bots or they're physical people, but they're either some big chunky dude in California or
Why
Southern.
California? I wouldn't be surprised if they're from the Netherlands or anywhere out of the country trying to
Yeah,
just get
you
money
know,
out of us.
or they're from somewhere around. Because actually, bro, when I
And
noticed,
honestly, sorry to cut you off, but to our people watching out of the country, we're not saying that's as an insult. I just want to let you know we're not being insulting or anything. We just, Zach and I are in the United States. It's kind of hard to make things work if it's out of the country.
yeah, I know. Or, well, I mean, it could work. It depends, unless you physically meet somewhere and then they say, "Yeah, I'll move to the United States."
Yeah, but
And
let's be honest here. Zach, you think that's actually gonna fucking happen?
yeah, well, it happened with someone I knew, but the person I knew who was doing that, he lives in New York, and the person that he's kind of seeing lives in the South. So, I mean, I don't know. It really just depends. But yeah, dude. Ultimately, distance wise, it just never works.
I mean, that's a whole nother time zone practically.
Yeah, I know. Um, the problem also is the fact, like, dude, like, even with all these bots, like, especially since how AI is big now, and
Yeah,
And I'm
people are
telling you,
getting
folks.
AI girlfriends. What the hell's up with that?
So what it has to do with, and actually, folks, I've been doing, I'm going to paraphrase. I've been doing a little reading and research on this. So the problem with a lot of people, and again, I'm just paraphrasing from what I've done my research on. It's just that some people can't tell um, fake from real, and also too is that some people it could be anything. Maybe you're socially nervous, and you want to talk to
But
somebody.
the thing is, too, is that it's an AI.
Yeah, I know, but
You're never gonna meet it.
I know that. The problem is, bro, is that what has to be done is like, okay, look, if you want to use it to practice your social skills of how to talk to people, okay, fine, go for it. But I can't see myself dating a computer, and that's just me personally.
I mean, I don't know anyone that could, honestly. It's not the same, you know? You can't bring a computer everywhere. I mean,
Well,
you
you
can,
have,
but you gotta have internet
yeah, I
so you can
know, but
carry
bro,
around.
don't forget the Wi-Fi, mobile data companies, people, everything's making money. Like
Yeah,
now,
but how ridiculous does this sound? Oh yeah, you want to go on a date with an AI and then you go to the movie theater and you just bring a computer? That's practically illegal copywriting right there.
I know that. But here's what it is. See, you even with AI, you don't even need a laptop. You can just do everything off your phone.
I know,
Like,
but you got to still remember that's still a web search that you're using or an app. That's still through Wi-Fi or
yeah,
cellular
that's
data.
yeah, I know, but here's
The
the
same
thing.
thing.
See,
It's just a bigger, a computer's just a bigger screen.
yeah, I know. It's just that what I've been again, folks, this is just some small research I was doing for the podcast, was that again, what
Zach,
I've been told.
are you Googling this right now as we're speaking?
What?
Are you finding this information out as we're speaking? You said I was doing some research. Are you doing a research right now?
No.
Okay, good.
No, this was just some articles. Again, I don't want to say the articles' names that I've read from, but again, it's just it's just some small reading that I've been doing. And like, so bro, the problem is that a lot of people now, especially young business people, are big in the sea and are big into AI dating only because maybe they don't have time to physically date somebody, or maybe they're
But then
doing
there's
it.
no point of having a relationship then.
I don't know, dude. It's like I don't know. This is just some small stuff that I've been looking up, that I looked up, that I did a little reading on. I mean, and the problem is too is like I said, there's a lot of people out there who maybe they have social problems, maybe.
No, but it's different between practicing instead of, going on a date. Oh yeah, this is my girlfriend, and next thing you know, it's an animated figure on an iPhone or an Android.
Okay, yeah, I
You
could.
know, it's not like the same thing as when you're going to a bar. You're picking up, you're picking up a girl or a guy, depending on who's watching this. Personally, me, I'm picking up girls, same as you, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, I mean, I get it. Like, bro, were you ever
And we have
so?
nothing against guys that want to pick up guys. There's no, we have nothing against
Yeah,
that.
I'm not against that or anything. Also, but as I said, this is just some small stuff. Like, bro, were you ever like socially nervous about talking to people when
I
you were
mean, that's
younger?
everyone, honestly. I mean, not people, but with relationships. Yeah, I kind of was. Let's be honest. We all are at certain points. You
Yeah,
know?
true. I
I mean, to
mean,
practice is a different story, but actually go on a date and set up your phone like you're on a date is kind of, it's an AI. I get it if it's on FaceTime or Skype or anything, but the fact that it's an AI, you can't physically do anything.
oh yeah, that's true. I mean, and like I could also understand, like, bro, would you say like AI made like boyfriends or girlfriends? Would you say they're good practice runs for socializing,
I
or
mean, it depends who you are. Some people might work, some people it might not. But to practice is a different story. You want to practice all this, all that. This way, when you go to the bar or the restaurant or the club, wherever you go, you're prepared for it. But let's be honest, no matter what AI says, it's different every single time.
That's true. Well, also it has to do.
Everyone's different.
Yes, and that's true. Actually, this is not research that I did a couple of days ago. This was like some old stuff that I learned when I went to college. Is that the thing is that the scripts for people for talking to people to hang out and do stuff, the whole system has completely changed. So, and
And it's just going to keep on changing over the years, Zach. Nothing's ever going to be the same.
no, I know that that's an eventuality. Sometimes this may have worked for a while, other times it has not. So we have to be prepared for that change, especially with the way this whole culture changes, man.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, before you know it, I mean, we talked about this earlier, but online dating is literally taking over.
I know that. And the problem is, in like, look,
Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against online dating, like I said earlier, but
yeah,
it's like legit taking over. Like no one knows how to pick up a girl at a bar anymore or a restaurant.
well, it's not just picking up. Here's the problem. The problem is it's three things. One, it has to do with the fact that how you communicate with a person, which is crucial. Two, it's always about knowing what to say, how to say it. I mean, if you mess up, just say, you can make a joke about it, whatever. And the third thing is, and this is also another something I've learned over the years, is that you kind of have to find something in the middle ground, which is the common area of what you what you and the other person are talking about. Are you talking about the economy? Are you talking about building stuff? Are you talking about when you go to college? Are you working for a specific company? Like, it all depends. Every subject is different.
I agree with that.
But as
But
they say,
even back to the dating apps, but you gotta pay for them now.
yeah, I know.
It's
And
ridiculous.
I know that the problem is like, look, and I get it. Um, Even with me, like, and I've learned and I've accepted this fact that, look, I know when you talk to a person, it may not be easy to trust them at first. Like yesterday, I visited a friend of mine. I don't want to say names. Um, when I first met him, and I've been friends with him for many years, and then he says when he first met me, he said that I came off as too overly friendly and stuff. And
I
he's
can
like, yeah,
totally understand that part.
yeah, and I was very welcoming and stuff. Um, and I'm like, but then he says, I got to know you over time, and you were so genuine with that. And I said, yeah, no, 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 I completely understand. Like, look, I get it. You may have a problem trusting somebody from one reason or another. Believe me, I've been there myself plenty of times. And, it takes a long time to build a good, trustful friendship. Like, bro, like when you and me first met, like, I'm actually even shocked that our friendship has even lasted this long.
Just for the record, Zach and I met in college. It was my freshman year. He had another class going on, but he actually switched to the earlier schedule.
It was only for the day. And, dude, do you mind if I mention this to the folks?
All right, so Zach's sitting down in class. It's my first year in college. I think Zach has been to college before, right? Before all this.
Mhm.
So I sit down, and so the professor asks us a question. Zach answers it. I just look at him and go, nerd.
Well, actually, what's funny is before the class started and even wrapping up after, you asked me like, do I play Call of Duty? Do I play video games or whatever, first person shooter? Um,
But we're getting off the topic right now. We'll
yeah, I
save
know.
that for another video.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But let's just
And,
talk about topic. Like for example, you know, freaking Tinder. No matter where you live, if it's a high populated area, they charge more. Like I get it, but make a one membership price.
yeah, I know. Especially since what the issue is like people don't like. I understand people have different subscriptions to stuff, but I just think the dating companies are asking for, and bro, I think you can confirm this for me. Are they asking for way too much than what it's worth?
I mean, when you go to a bar, it's a different story. You might buy the girl a beer, pay for dinner or something.
Or
But
maybe
big
even do
deal,
a shot.
it's what? A beer's $10. Now you're locked paying $15 a month.
Yeah, or do like a small, like low level shot, like a green tea shot, and then it's like
Yeah, what? A green tea shot's $5, if anything.
yeah,
Five, ten
five
bucks,
six
depending
bucks
where you
depending
go.
on the bar.
But yeah, I understand, what happens it just shows a big difference in the timeline.
Yeah, especially since if the girl doesn't, or if the woman doesn't want anything.
Even worse, like I said earlier, you get catfished. You meet up at a restaurant. You're not there with a girl in her, 25, looking good. Instead, you walk over
Yeah,
there and you got an older man sitting there.
yeah, and he's probably a heavy set guy too, and not the good
I know
kind.
some people that experienced that, and they ran like hell.
Yeah, I know. Especially since how that's how people are now this day and age. It's like, you can't, it's like, who can you trust?
But not only that, too, but people could lie about their age.
I agree with that. I mean, it's easy, especially since how, and actually, bro, I like how you brought this up. Um, and I do want to talk about the age thing because look, I get it. It's hard to tell a person. Like, bro, be honest. How hard is it to tell a person's age?
Like, honestly, half the times, I'm scared because I don't know what I'm walking into, They don't ask for a license ID number.
Hmm.
The main question is, do you drive? They could say, obviously, they're older, they're, at least 18 at then, but, depending on the state, depending on
Hmm.
the country and everything. But,
Yep.
you never know. It's kind of scary in this world.
I know, I understand, especially how easily a person could go to court and get jail time for. And folks, I've had experience, like I said, I can't tell a person from, I always get confused from the height and the age.
Well, not
Um,
only that, but you're also looking at a picture, Zach.
well, it's
You're
not just a
not
picture, I'm
looking
also
at them. A pictures, they could be edited, they could be photoshopped.
yeah,
Tinder doesn't check in none of these dating apps if it's photoshopped or not.
that's true. You can also say the same thing for
They have the
physical.
verification things, but
Yeah.
not, you could verify it, but it doesn't make a difference. It just verifies that it's you. You could always
Yeah,
upload a
no,
second picture that looks nothing like you, and some people actually fall for it. It makes no sense. If the pictures
I know
don't look
that,
the
but
same,
also I know that that's why you also, and again, this is also what I was going to go in for, is that it's hard to also tell by physical appearance because the person could look like she's carrying a bag, but it's not a bag, it's something else, and it could be anything. So it really, it's just hard out there, and you really got to
and
be careful.
it's true. And just for the record, guys, I know we're called Beer Bros. The thing is, we already drank before this podcast.
Yeah,
you know, this was kind of a last minute podcast. This is something I just called up Zach. Want to film
yeah, I
tonight?
know. That's why the folks, and I'm sorry if I'm getting up and wandering around my room. I'm just been I'm just like, you know what? It was just a slow day at work. I've just been doing this and that.
It's just, but back to what we were saying. Things change. Who knows? Maybe 15 from, 10, 15 years from now. Who knows what's going to go on with online dating?
Yeah, I know. Oh, hey, bro. Just gotta use the head real quick. Just give me 5 minutes. Just
Well,
give me.
I'm going to end it now because, it's been a while. We're ready for this. It's been 20 minutes, the videos.
Yeah, but why don't we? Did you want to do an extra 10 minutes or no?
All right, you got to use the bathroom, you said.
Yeah, I know. Just give me 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
All right.
Come on.
All right, so as we know, Zach is using the bathroom right now, which is perfectly fine. So I'm just going to continue what I was saying. Yeah, so I mean, we didn't prepare for this, as you could tell. This was something that I kind of just wanted to do because there's a lot going on right now, guys. So I want to try to do what we can with Beer Bros, whether it's trying different things. So, as you know, I currently moved a little far away from Zach, but we didn't want to end Beer Bros. So we're doing it through Skype, and we have a lot of people that like the last video, which was kind of a podcast type of thing. Trying to figure out what to do with Beer Bros, and we gave it a try, and it turned out everybody liked the podcast. So I decided to try something new out. Now, hopefully, Zach gets back from the bathroom pretty soon because I know a lot of you guys probably just want to hear about the topic. But if you guys haven't checked it out yet, make sure you check the videos where Zach and I are in person rating beers. That will definitely be back. It's just a little tricky, like I said earlier, with everything going on. So that's something we're going to try to work on. It's just been a whole different environment with everything. Things get a little tough out there, but sometimes you got to fight through. But back to the online dating topic, like I was saying, it's crazy how things could end up eventually changing over time. It's a little crazy. Before you know it, back in the day, think about it. There was no such thing as online dating. This is all new technology. I mean, even Androids and iPhones, they all have different apps that don't use through a computer. You need to have specific Androids now to run things. Oh, and look at that. Zach's back just in time. And then he goes to lay back down again and pretend he's about to knock out.
Yeah, no. Oh no, this is just my relaxing
Yeah, I was
phase.
just telling them about what went on, how, I moved to another state and everything, about online
Yeah.
dating's going to change over time.
Yeah, I know. Eventually I'm waiting to the point in the future where it can be face to face, but that could be in like another
Zach, that's
50.
pretty much FaceTime face to face.
No, no, I'm
What are you going
talking
to do?
about
You're going to
doing
put your hand in the phone and grab their face?
no. I'm talking about actual doing like in the future that if you do an online dating where it physically shows you the person, like it digitizes their faces and it's not
They have
fake.
that when you sign up for the app. You got to take a pic. You got to show a picture. Then you got to do a certain pose to verify it's you.
Yeah, but people usually Photoshop those.
You can't when it's a live picture. It doesn't let you upload a picture.
Really?
Yeah, Tinder and Bumble make you do that. Or I don't know if it's just Tinder, but I know one of them does
Oh, okay, because like
to make
the
sure it's
problem.
actually you.
Yeah, and actually, bro, I was gonna bring this up. Do you ever notice with those kinds of dating apps of how the filing is made? Like, first off, there's no date of when it was made. Second of all,
And even
you can't tell like you can just rewrite your whole story in it whenever you
well,
want.
half the stuff the bios use are AI generated.
Yeah, but not when I did it because I tried out
Well,
Tinder and
Zach, you were on Mingle.
no, but I know that I'm talking about before that.
Yeah, but remember, Zach, that was how long ago? Technology advances every single day.
Yeah, I know, but it still failed to me.
Yeah, but it also, doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah, I
Problem.
know, especially since if it doesn't tell you how long ago it was made, if they still use it or not. Because some people, let's be honest,
And
bro, they
now,
use those dating apps just to get more followers for their other
and now,
profiles.
honestly, too, Facebook's got dating.
Really? Facebook got dating when?
Yeah, you could on Facebook. They have a dating tab.
Really?
What's next? Instagram's gonna do it. Snapchat.
Well, I think Instagram eventually. I think Instagram is going to be the next porn site, but that's a story for another day.
I mean, it's OnlyFans is coming out pretty soon too. Looks like all girls are gonna be in dating. It's all gonna be virtual for coming now on.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Which is kind of heavy on the adult star industry. Because actually, bro, I think the whole online porn thing starting to die out now.
I mean, let's save that for another topic.
Yeah, that's
If
true.
you guys want to see that as the next video, make sure you comment. Make sure you write that you want us to talk about the next video. I don't know what comment you should write because the fact that, it might get monetized if you write hashtag porn.
That's true. I also want to tell the viewers that if there are other things we would like to talk about,
Make sure you
um,
guys leave it in the comments, There's a lot of things going on in the world. We'll be happy to talk about everything.
yeah, I
This
know.
is something new we're getting, Zach and I have never done a podcast before.
Yeah, no, especially since where I'm wandering around my own, wandering around my own room. But that's just how I am. How I am. Like I said, if you want us to talk about maybe some art, maybe some historical
And
stuff,
we are gonna have a few guest stars coming up. I'm sure you guys notice if you follow the Instagram. I'll put Zach's Instagram, my Instagram, and Beer Bros in the bio. But as of now, I'm
yeah.
gonna sign off. Zach,
Okay, yeah. And I'm also signing off too. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Let us know what you want us to talk about next time.
and
We're gonna like this is an experimental video, folks. So let us
and
know
if
how
you
you
guys
like.
like it, make sure write on the comments hashtag make some more, and we'll make it happen. I mean, either way, we're
Yeah.
still gonna make it happen.
Or
But we'll
or
catch you guys on the next video.
yeah. Or call up or message me on or message us on Beer with the Bros Instagram and say, hey, where's Morpheus at? You know? Let
Agreed.
us know.
So
Hey, Morpheus,
I'm
come
gonna
on,
sign
man.
off. I'll talk to you guys later. Zach, you signing off too?
Yeah, I'm signing off. Later, folks.
Later.